fractional knapsack problems. Okay, I will explain the problem first and then we will see how to solve the problem using greedy strategy. Okay, so the problem is that if I explain it casually, suppose you are going to a supermarket with a bag of capacity M and the owner is saying that today it is free, you can take any item from the supermarket, but that can fill your bags. Okay, so imagine that your bag has a capacity M. Okay, so we can take any item, the whole item or the fraction of item. So we have to fill that bag in such a way that we will get a maximum profit and the bag must be full. Okay, that is, we have given an object and a knapsack of capacity M. Okay, and each object will have a weight Wi and a profit Pi associated with that object. Okay, now we have to fill the knapsack with each object, or you can choose any object. You can fill it with a single object also, but at the end you must get a maximum profit. Okay, and the total weight must be less than or equal to M, that is the capacity of the knapsack. Okay, so you can divide each item into a fraction xi such that the fraction will be between 0 and 1 or including both, that is you don't need to take an item, or you can take a fraction between 0 and 1, or you can take the entire item. Okay, and then if you place the fraction xi of an item in the knapsack, then the profit of adding that item will be pi into xi. Okay, so formally we have to maximize the sum of pi and xi such that the weight of each wi and xi must be less than, total weight must be less than or equal to M. Okay, and the each fraction must be, value of each fraction or xi must be between 0 and 1 and including both, and I will be between 1 and n including both. Okay, I will explain the problem with an example. Okay, suppose we have 3 items and each item having profit 25, 24 and 15 respectively, and the weight of these items are 18, 15 and 10 respectively. Okay, now we have to fill our knapsack and the capacity of our knapsack is 20. Okay, we can add only 20 unit of item. Okay, weight maybe, imagine the weight is in kg, so maximum we can fill 20 kilogram. Okay, and each item's weight is given here. Okay, so there are many possible solutions are there. Okay, since we can take the fraction of an item, or we can take the whole item, or we don't need to take an item. Okay, so let us explore the all possible solutions. Okay, first, so first, suppose if I am taking the first item completely, so I am taking its full item. Okay, I am taking it completely, then the weight of first item is 18. Okay, so this W1 will be added to my total weight 18. Okay, so now my knapsack contain item of weight 18. Okay, I can fill it up to 20. Okay, fine. So I have taken first item. Now only 2 kgs I can add because 18 kg I have already added. Okay, so I have to take the 2 kg of second item. Okay, so what is the fraction? The second 15 kg is available, so I am going to take 2 kg of that item. So the fraction will be 2 by 15. Okay, so the second item's fraction will be 2 by 15. Okay, so by that time, so I will add a 2 kg of the second item. Okay, so my bag is now full, so I cannot add the third item. Okay, so that is over. I have taken 2 items. Okay, so now let us see what is the total weight. 18 plus 18 into, I am taking the fraction 1 of the first item, plus I am taking the 2 by 15th fraction of second item, and the weight of second item is 15. Okay, so the total weight is 20, that is sigma of W into Xi is 20. Okay, now what is the profit I earned? Suppose I have given the profit of first item is 25. Okay, and I am taking the entire item, so 1. Okay, plus the profit of second item is 15. Sorry, it's 24. The profit of second item is 24. Okay, so 24 into, I am taking the 2 by 15th fraction of the second item. So the total profit I earned is 28.2. Okay, so this is my total profit if I am taking the item number 1 completely and 2 by 15th fraction of item number 2, and I am not taking item number 3. Okay, now imagine I am taking the item number 3 first. Okay, I'm taking the item entire item number 3, that is item number 3's weight is 10. Okay, so I fill my sack with 10, my capacity is 20. Okay, so remaining 10 kg I can add. Okay, now I am taking, say I am taking the item number 2 and its weight is 15, so I cannot add the entire 15 here, only 10 I can add. Okay, so I have to add 5 by 15th so I can add 10 by 15th fraction. Okay, that is only 10 kg out of 15 I can add. Okay, so 10 by 15, which is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so 2 by 3rd fraction I will add the second item of. Okay, so 2 by 3. Okay, so 2 by 3rd of 15 is, that is 2 by 3 into 15 will be equal to 10. Okay, so this 10 I will add here, and total 20, my bag will be filled. Okay, so I will not add a first item. Okay, so my total weight is, now let us see, 0 into weight of first item is 18 and I am taking only 0. I am not taking the first item. Then the weight of second item is 15 and I am taking the 2 by 3rd fraction of second item. Okay, and the third item weight is 10 and I have taken the entire third item. Okay, so my total weight is 20. Okay, so sigma of WXI is 20 and PIXI, let us calculate the profit. The profit of first item is 25 and I am not taking the first item. Okay, and the profit of second item is 24 and I am taking the 2 by 3rd fraction of the second item, and the profit of third item is 15 and I am taking the entire item, and the total profit I am going to earn is 31. Okay, so it is 31. Now imagine that I am taking the second item first. Okay, I am taking the entire second item. Okay, so the weight of second item is 15, so 15 will be filled in my sack. Okay, and remaining, its capacity is 20, so remaining 5 kg I can add. Okay, so imagine that I am taking the third item next. Okay, so only 5 kg left, also I have to take 5 out of 10, that is half of the second item. Okay, so half of the second item I will take, then by that time the sack will be filled and I will not take the first item. Okay, now let us check the weight again. 18 into 0, the first item I am not taking, the entire second item, so 15, and the third item, half of the third item, half into 10, so my total weight will be 20. Okay, fine. Now what will be the profit? First item I am not taking, so 25 into 0, the entire second item, its profit is 24 into 1 plus the half of the third item, so half into 15, so profit will be 31.5. Okay, so I am getting better profit than the previous one here. Okay, now let us take another case that again I am taking the second one completely, so 15 will be filled. Okay, and next I am taking the first item, so remaining will be 5 kg is remaining if I am filling 15 kg. Okay, so I have to take 5 by 18 of second item. Okay, so total weight will be, let us see, so I am taking 5 by 18th fraction of first item I am taking, and then by that time the bag will be filled, so I am not taking the third item. Okay, now let us compute the total weight and profit earned. So total weight will be 18 into 5 by 18 plus 15 into 1 plus 10 into 0, that is equal to 20. So double sigma of WIXI is 20. Okay, the bag is completely filled. Okay, now the profit will be 25 into 5 by 18 plus 15 into, 24 is the profit of second item, 24 into 1 plus 15 into 0, that will be 30.944. Okay, so let us write it as 30.9. Okay, so out of this four choice, the third choice is giving us the maximum profit. Okay, so this is the best choice for the filling the knapsack. Okay, in the next lecture I will give you the greedy algorithm for the fractional knapsack problem.